Hello, everybody. Welcome on into the 6-1 Indie. Is that what it is? Yeah, 33 Indie. The Mini Indie Showcase, August 2023. It is 6-1 Indie, I believe is what it's called. Why is there no information here for me to work with? Darn it. I guess maybe be more prepared, Sean? Maybe that's a good idea. We're doing a little bit of a live reaction today for this. So stick around and hang out. We're going to be taking a look and seeing what they have on offer. I love that we have numbers here. We have 33 indies. We have 47 minutes. If of those 33, like 25% of them, I'd like to be interested in. And I don't think any of these showcases are ever like a failure. Like there is such a different level between what we want from Nintendo and Microsoft and Sony because they're console manufacturers. Whereas like with mini indie showcases or the Wholesome Direct or the Future Game Showcase, you just go like, just show me cool stuff that I can play kind of wherever. So that's what we're going to be taking a look at today. If you want more content from me, I post every single day here on youtube.com/ShawnosaurusRex. Sometimes my voice apparently sounds better than others. I don't know what is going on lately, but this morning, Sea of Stars went up, part number 1 of that. It's going to should be a full playthrough of that absolutely fantastic game. We'll be checking out Starfield on Friday. We'll have a little co-op tomorrow. Let's see. More Sea of Stars this weekend, I'm sure. Maybe Sunday. Taste test on Saturdays. All that stuff. We're premiering here in 60 seconds. Hopefully there's like some kind of countdown. I don't know how the audio is going to be. I guess I should have tested it. And hopefully the ambient noise outside isn't too bad. It's a beautiful, cloudy, kind of rainy day here in the Pacific Northwest, so I have the window open. Window is open. Got baseball later tonight. Got a video tomorrow. Yeah. 33 games. Give me like 6 of them that I care about, or give me, some new information on some stuff. I don't really know what kind of indie games we're going to get. It's such a wide breadth of... The definition is so wide of what qualifies as an indie game that it's hard to go like, oh, I hope that we see information on this game or that game. The Wholesome Direct, I think you can narrow it down a little bit more because they have a specific kind of style and direction that they're going in. But with this... I don't know. I think I watched one of them previously, but I don't really remember much from it. If I'm being honest. Premiere will begin shortly. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, 1 minute and 43 seconds. Okay. All right. You know what? Do I just, like, start a recording again? It would have been... Here is, like, a thing that I would like. Set the premiere for 8:55 and give us a 5-minute countdown from there. I forget. I probably shouldn't bring it up because they're two very different things. There was one time there was a, I think it was an Ubisoft game or maybe EA, one of those two. Oh, this is it's a great audio check. Here's what I appreciate about it. I get to look at the audio and realize that it looks pretty good, which I appreciate. Just set it for 5 minutes. 8:55 premiere, and you're off and running. If I had to pick maybe a couple indie games I'd like to hear from, I'd love to hear from Born of Bread. That would be one that I'd like to hear more information on, but I don't know if we'll get anything like that. And I think some of the other stuff is caught up with other things, so that's like it's so hard to give like specific things of what I want to see. I just want to see cool stuff. That's all.
Welcome to the August 2023 Mini Indie Showcase. My name is Mike Towndrow.
And I'm Kyle Stevenson. We are 2/3 of the co-founders behind 6-1 Indie, a games outlet working towards delivering a new take on indie amplification.
In case you're unfamiliar with the show, this is a zero barriers indie showcase. Indies of all shapes and sizes are invited to share their games without any barriers of entry or gatekeeping. The response for the first 2 mini indie showcases have exceeded our wildest expectations.
Why did I not watch the second one?
We decided to do it twice a year moving forward.
Let's
This
go.
shift allows us to shed a light on even more indies per year who may not always have the opportunity nor the resources to partake in a big show.
As a part of these showcases, we also love to highlight
This is good.
hometown heroes who are supporting the indie scene here in New York. So welcome to Wonderville, Brooklyn's home for independently made arcade games.
Oh.
We're huge fans of Wonderville and their mission to provide a home to indie arts. And later on, we're going to tell you how you can support their work from the comfort of your home.
With the help of our industry
can I
partners
go
and the
there,
6-1
though?
Indie community, we will be checking out 26 upcoming indies throughout the show. Additionally, we'll be checking in with co-founder Kelsey Lynn Towndrow, who has a few gems to share as well.
Hey everyone! I can't let the guys have all the fun today, right? 2023 has already been a historic year for major releases, and there have been
Hell yeah, it
tons
has.
of recently released indies that have flown under the radar.
Oh my
While
god,
we can't
yes.
show you every single one of them, I'm excited to spotlight 7 indies throughout the show that are available right now.
Oh,
Thank you, Kels. Across all of the games we're showcasing today, it
Beautiful.
is a stacked lineup.
Beautiful.
So once we wrap things up here, check out 61indie.com/showcase for a full list of all the games and their relevant links. I think that covers everything.
My turn?
The floor is yours.
How about we kick things off with something you haven't seen before?
Hell yeah.
Grab your flashlights and a handful of extra batteries, because you're going to need them.
Ooh, okay. Oh, no. Never mind. Nope. This is a spoopy game. Mr. Dev Studio. Alright.
We were told that after the war, everything would be better. We were fighting for a better world. And soon my investigation agency was reduced to this. Finding a folder with documents in an old spooky house. Hey! Wait!
No, I don't like
The
that.
client's loaded and inherited this property, though he is superstitious and believes the house is haunted. And so here I am, in the dead of night, looking for a goddamn folder. Hey, can you hear me?
Wait, no.
Just wait.
Horla? H-O-R-L-A?
That was Orla from Mr. Dead,
Orla.
a first-person survival horror game where you'll embark on a journey in a house that seems alive. Sounds lovely, doesn't it?
It sure does. Next up, we're keeping things dark but picking up the pace. Serve death, become Hell's manager, or simply plow through a horde of monsters. No matter what role you're in, your heart will be racing in this trio of action-packed indies.
This is kind of a Vampire Survivors thing. We're going to see a lot of games like this over the next couple of years. I was kind of interested, but then I saw the timer at the top, and it's like, A-N-K-O-U. Wait, hold on. A deck building rhythm game? What? Heretic's Fork? Target acquired, alright. Little twin stick shooter action. Not my favorite type of game. Dread Hunter.
Mike, what would you do as Hell's manager?
Ooh, free healthcare, zero discrimination across the board, student loan forgiveness. Anyone who disagrees, send them to the ghouls.
Wow, Hell sounds great.
It does sound great, doesn't it? You know what else sounds great?
What's that?
Embarking on an enchanting journey within an immersive medieval fantasy world.
Alas, all good things must end. It came to pass that bitter conflict and ceaseless war engulfed the continent. Those who dared to brave the sea fled. Through black nights they sailed. They arrived at a new land.
Oh shit. Oh man.
This
Mirthwood?
is where your journey begins.
Settle into a life of trade and farming, or pick up your sword and take the adventurer's path? Mirthwood from Bad Ridge Games and V Publishing is coming in 2024. It may seem a bit far away, but good thing there are loads of amazing indies you can play right now.
There's
The
so
first
many
games
games.
come from a pair of solo developers.
There's
from
so
the
many
Cicely indie
games.
community, and they couldn't be more different from one another. Check these out.
What? Is that what that's called? Oh, is this that? Oh no, it's a different one. Okay. Different game. I like the... Oh, that looks cool. Sludge World, I think, is what I was thinking of. Oh. Holy cannoli. Rip the bit right on that shot. Bombing 2.
Thank you so much, Kelsey. On the Peril of Pirates and Bombing 2 have such killer vibes. I'd like to keep that going if possible.
You got it. Our next trio infuses familiar genres with a healthy dose of impeccable vibes. The first game in particular is something we've been humming along with since its initial reveal.
Swap it out, baby.
Oh. It's like the... I've heard of this. Oh man, that... Oh, they were hot. Oh, God. Let's drink some protein shakes and work out together, huh? Spirit Swap, that's what it's called. Oh, you got a little pinball game here. Man, people are out here making art. Oh, what? I do not get pinball. Vaporware pinball. Oh, little movie theater? Oh. What? What's going on here? I kind of like this. Oh shit, now they're real people. Oh no. It's Adventure Time, okay. Extraction? Extra coin, okay.
Chess, the game of kings, a classy way for royalty to settle disputes.
But lucky for you, we're not royalty, we're New Yorkers. We settle disputes by throwing hands.
Checkmate Showdown takes the elegance of chess and injects the exhilaration found in the competitive fighting scene. Sounds cool, right? Good, because we have some exclusive news to share with you.
World premiere.
A game that's been played for nearly 1,500 years. Finally, got a new update. Got what it takes to defeat the one true king?
Checkmate Showdown. Wishlist now.
Free trial 8th through the 10th of
Showdown
September,
from
alright.
Void Entertainment and Bad Res Games is set to release on November 15th, but you don't have to wait that long to body slam a night. The free weekend kicks off on September 8th. Once you warm up on the chessboard, you may want to put that high energy to good use. Nightmare creatures, rogue AIs, and even some good old-fashioned emotional distress aren't going to take care of themselves.
I think Checkmate Showdown is a really interesting idea, like showcase of like why indie games can be kind of weird sometimes, because it just feels like there's too many mechanics. Like, we're gonna take chess and fighting games, and it's like, oh, okay. I mean, good on you, but it's one of those things where it's just like, is there too much here? And I think sometimes indie games do that, where they're just like, I like 8 different things, and they try to put it all together, and it just kind of, I don't know, doesn't always mesh super well. Even what was it, the one that looked like called out looking like Vampire Survivors was like craft and survive and do this, and it's like, oh shit, like, there's a lot. Oh, okay. Alright. Full Void.
The truck's here. It's hard, but necessary. Time to move the boxes. No looking back.
A narrative gameplay short? Alright.
What if I could build something more meaningful? I see this as a chance, Thomas.
Carry onward.
Okay. The boxes are gone. Now the only thing left is the room.
Hell screen? This looks very cool. One thing that I'm noticing here is we're not getting not a lot of these games are on console, which is like, it's fine. I guess it's a little disappointing, and the cool thing about it is a lot of these do have demos available, which would be great for me if I had a PC that could play games and like record at the same time, because then you could just go through and play a bunch of demos from these kinds of events and then throw that up as like, you know, hey, we're checking out the demos from this stuff.
Rhea Ripley? Did we land a WWE superstar for the show?
I tried to manifest that when writing this whole ordeal, but unfortunately there will be no mommy arms around this neck today.
I'm sorry, bud. Until our dreams come true, maybe you can get choked out by TikTok Games in their upcoming wrestling RPG.
My wife approved this script.
That's really funny. So we have another wrestling RPG here? Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, all right. Oh, can you create your own character? I thought that was something that was kind of missing at a WrestleQuest. Oh, this rules. Wrestle Story?
We're here, y'all. We made it to the animal segment of the showcase.
Animals can be defined in many ways. A dog with no regard for their owner's belongings, a squirrel on a rampage, or something a bit more mysterious.
Despite their differences, all of these animals share one thing in common. They all deserve a good belly rub.
Yeah.
All right. I thought that bird pooped. I was... Hell yeah. What? Doggy don't care. That looked really goofy. Oh shit. Okay, you know what? I don't remember where, but I'm pretty sure we've seen this trailer. Or maybe I watched it by myself. squirrel with a gun. I couldn't remember what the title of it was. This game actually looks pretty interesting. It does kind of hit that weird, like, weird indie thing where you talk about Checkmate Showdown, where it's like, a combination of two different genres combining into one. And then you have this kind of thing where it's basically just like someone has an idea and goes, hey, you know what would be funny if a squirrel had a gun, and then they make an entire game based on it. But what I like is that there's like an element of platforming with the guns. Also, they wrote an original song for it. I feel like I'm gonna watch a lot of streamers play this game. But like that's kind of interesting, like the little platforming action. I don't know. I don't think it'll make it to console. Maybe Switch. Switch seems like it's like PC and then Switch and then Xbox and PlayStation, or PlayStation Xbox. Seem like kind of the order in which it's easiest to get stuff on their platforms. It was kind of interesting. Too scary though. Oh, good. Yeah, excellent. Yeah. Uh-oh. Sasquatch! Score Squatch! Oh, Bigfoot. Oh, interesting. Guy Fieri. That's a emo. Oh my goodness. Project Anomaly.
Our next game was the talk of the floor during its PAX Rising showing. The writing, the hand-drawn art, and the narration are all to credit. But there's no denying the ultimatum.
You're here to slay the princess. If you don't, it'll be the end of the world.
We're in a real good little stretch here at games that I'm very interested in.
That path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Wait, what?
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Now, hold on a second. Don't you listen to him? What did I ever do to you?
She will do everything in her power to stop you.
Well, yeah. I don't want to die.
She'll charm, and she'll lie, and she'll promise you the world, and if she has the chance, she will kill you 12 times over.
Is he even listening to me?
Don't forget, the fate of the world rests on your shoulders.
You're not actually going to try and slay me or anything, right? Because I wouldn't if I were you. If you try, I'll kill you.
Oh.
As many times as it takes.
Okay.
As the guys mentioned, we're so proud to support Wonderville and their mission to provide a home for indie creators. Wonderville is an indie arcade gallery and bar that is completely backed by a passionate community. It's a refreshing DIY experience in the heart of Brooklyn.
God, this looks
One
cool
that
as
lives and
hell.
breathes the indie spirit on a daily basis. No matter if you're local or miles away, there are a couple ways you can support Wonderville. Head on over to their site and become an official Wonderville member. Members receive
He's wearing a
the weekly
show hat.
Wonderville newsletter, as well as discounts on drinks, tickets, and merch. Additionally, we at 61 Indie are excited to unveil the official Mini Indie Showcase shirt designed by Cameron French of the French Tip Design. All profits from the shirt throughout the month of September will directly benefit Wonderville and help keep their arcade cabinets operational. Wonderville represents everything we love about the indie scene. Whether you become a Wonderville member or pick up a shirt, your support would make a major impact for a wonderful group of indie innovators.
Wonderville kicks so much tail. I really hope you consider supporting such a special place.
You know, a good deed such as supporting an organization could go a long way in an RPG.
Expert level transition, Kyle.
Clean up your own mess as the villain in the story, solve mysteries on the homestead, and set out on the trail of legendary crystals in this batch of role-playing games.
I am very confused. Like, it kind of wants to do the turn-based thing, but, like, it doesn't want to. Turn-by-turn villain. Ooh, we got those satisfying farming sound effects. Are those not just the Stardew, the same ones that they do in Starville? Everholm? I really liked that that logo on the last game. I like this aspect of it, but I don't know that I love the other bit of, like, the combat stuff. Like, this looks cool. This looks less, well, I guess overworld stuff, never mind. I guess it makes more sense. Crystals of Erm.
It's time to get serious, folks. Each year, a renowned cultural event is held. One where only the most worthy of champions have the strength to partake. The victor, fame, fortune, and admiration of their entire society. On October 25th, you'll have the opportunity to claim victory for yourself.
Welcome to Buttopia, the birthplace of twerking.
Wait, what? Wait, what? What are we doing here? Are you just shit? This game gonna get banned on Twitch? What?
If you thought a whole lot of S was scary, you ain't ready for this next block.
Indie horror is one of the most innovative spaces in games. There are no
Was that
rules,
called
so creativity and
Buttopia? I don't know what that
imagination
is.
left to run rampant. Horror can be the dark corners of a fractured mind, a glimpse into the future foretold by a deck of cards, or it can be a charming game of hide and seek.
Solitaire? All right. No. No, thank you. No, no, no. No, no, no. Actually, honestly, this kind of rules. Oh, it's VR. Gross.
Brave enough to enter, come join our game of booze. Once you step inside Lord Thaddeus, I will recant to you the rules. Use your spectral flashlight to seek those
What is happening?
keys. Then blast them with your spectral beam to absorb their energy. When you power up your flashlight, you'll see arrows on the ground. Keep them in view, for they point to where keepsakes can be found. Hides, haunt, and seek, not for the faint or meek. Ghouls and ghosts will start to shriek at hides, haunt, and seek. The spirits of the manor hide your keepsakes all around. The more skillfully you hide them, the less likely they'll be found. With your powers of possession, move furniture and more. The guest tonight will get a fright and run right out the door. Ghouls and ghosts will start to shriek at hides, haunt, and
Our next game is a modern take on the classic point-and-click genre. It's an immersive and atmospheric neo-noir mystery about a desert oasis.
Just when you've seen it all, a game like Phoenix Springs rolls around and totally blows you away through its storytelling and aesthetic. See it for yourself.
When I finally find him, my brother makes me promise not to go to the oasis. So, of course, it's where I end up. It is a beautiful place to explore. Life is slow. The air is clean. Secrets are kept. But should I stop looking for answers? I will never stop looking for answers.
They went full indie movie trailer there. P-H-O-E-N-I-X. That is a Sean-ass game.
Some of the most brilliant Metroidvanias that are on the horizon. Yes, it's a crowded genre, but once in a while, you'll find a game with a refreshing take on the formula.
That could be through a combat mechanic where you steal enemy abilities, stepping into the shoes of a dead cat protagonist serving as the Afterworld's janitor, or a setting such as the inside of a man's best friend.
Oh no, look out! The will of the goddess? Oh, look at the cool turtle with other turtles on its back. Oh, fishing. This looks awesome. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna be so bad at this game if I ever play it. Oh my god, she's Jesus! Rune Fencer? Oh, okay. Alright, wish list now. It's on consoles as well. One of the few times we've seen that. Ooh, Capybara. Oh. that was surprise. Cat. Oh, other cat? I like this art style a lot. Holy shit. In frog culture, dying is one of the worst things that can happen to you. Oh, that looks like a speedrun mechanic for sure. Oh, gross. Oh, gross. Oh, I'm gonna be so bad at this game. What is it? Crypt Custodian. I'm certain I spelled the word custodian wrong, but whatever.
Biogun isn't your average Metroidvania. It will tickle your insides.
Meet Beck. He's a plasma blasting vaccine and a virus wrecking machine.
You can tell people my age are starting to make video games
because
this kind of ad is very common.
Your dog with high octane gameplay.
Every organ has a totally different environment. You have to travel through the vascular system or ask Doc X for help. It's a fantastic voyage full of battles against deadly diseases. It's a story of a vaccine fighting for the love and health of dogkind.
Biogun. Wishlist on Steam today.
We're in the home stretch, friends. Our final pair of recently released indies feature cuddly but tough, fluffy creatures. Sounds like Mike.
The Black Pepper Crew? Oh, kind of, oh, I played it. It was like a deck building roguelite thing. I can't. It's a little roguelite, maybe? Or is it just kind of one of those bullet hell shooters? Rightfully Barry Arms.
Adorable, fierce, and like the other 5 games I got to spotlight, they're available right now. So once we wrap up, be sure to pick each game up. We promise you won't regret it. That's about it for me. Thank you all so much for having me, even if I couldn't be with Mike and Kyle this time around. But before we say goodbye, I believe the guys have one more thing they'd like to talk about.
Is it a Born from Bread release date?
Yes, we do have
Please?
one more thing. Earlier in the month, we attended Play NYC, New York's premier gaming convention organized by our friends at Playcrafting. We showcased a whole bunch of incredible indie games on the show floor during our annual Play NYC Spotlight. But there was one game that we saved for today.
This game is near and dear to our hearts. It's the first game we ever covered as Games Media back at Play NYC 2019. It's been fascinating following its journey and evolution for the past 4 years, and we couldn't be more honored to have it close out the show. If I may tee it up a bit, think Sekiro meets Assassin's Creed in a story-rich, dark fantasy action RPG.
I don't think it's going to be Born from Bread, everybody.
Last night, I had a vision. Stranger. Traveler.
Oh shit, you're a cat. All right, here we go.
Share my vision. I see the crystals, our lords and masters since the beginning of time, holding the clans of Isla together.
They did say Sekiro, which is like a
journey to become one of the crystal's greatest warriors. I see a curse befalling the world of Isla, transforming its humble creatures into horrible monsters. I see our war with Dakota reaching new heights of bloodshed and misery. And I see you. You will fight the evils plaguing Isla. You will embark upon a journey riddled with action and surprise. Your powers will grow and evolve. You will build a mighty arsenal with weapons, armor.
I'm already seeing that there's not a good place to put a camera for streaming. All 4 corners have stuff in it.
And the
probably top right.
Themselves. You will journey throughout the clans of Isla, learning their ways, gaining their powers, and protecting their citizens. Stranger, traveler, the time has come. Your destiny awaits.
Oh, I got poison.
Take up your arms. Embark upon your journey. Become one of the Raksaka.
Kristalla?
Traveler, please.
Alright, okay. Cross a bunch of platforms. Cool.
I got to do the t-shirt thing.
You sure did.
Yeah, buddy. Being able to share Kristalla with everyone is a true full circle moment for us. So huge thanks to Astral Clock Tower Studios for helping us make that happen. You can support Kristalla's development over on their Patreon. Kyle, I think we did it.
I think so. That's a wrap on the Mini Indie Showcase for August 2023. This production would be impossible without many individuals. We have a lot of flowers to deliver, so first and foremost, thank you Wonderville for lending us your incredible venue. If you have the means, be sure to support the folks here by becoming a Wonderville member or grabbing yourself a showcase shirt through the month of September.
Visioncraft Productions, once again, you all made us look way too good. It's borderline catfishing, it's not fair. Playcrafting, thank you for supporting our endeavors and allowing us to share a taste of Play NYC with folks at home. If you haven't already, check out the Play NYC Spotlight for even more incredible indie games. It's a bonus showcase, you don't want to miss it. And of course, our 6-1 crew behind the scenes, working their magic. Thank you guys so much, we love you.
Last but certainly not least, to all of our development and publishing partners, there is no show without you. So thank you for your trust, talent, and kindness. Here's your reminder to visit 61indie.com/showcase for the full list of the games shown here, as well as the Play NYC Spotlight. So go wishlist,
I guess I don't have to make a
play
list if
demos,
they're gonna
and
do
in
it.
some cases, add new games to your libraries right now. Additionally, we have loads of bonus content available, including our post-show discussion and a handful of developer interviews.
Whether you're casually watching as an indie fan, you're co-streaming the event, or you're a part of the 6-1 Indie family, thank you so much for all the love and support you've shown us over the years. We cannot wait to watch, hear, and read all of your reactions. We have one more showcase-like surprise to share with you guys by the end of the year, but we'll share more details in the weeks to come. As for the Mini Indie Showcase, we'll see you next spring.
We love you.
Okay,
Stay
that works.
safe out there, and play more indies. Oh, that was bad.
That was real bad.
One more.
That was better.
That was better.
All right, that was really good. We'll talk about it here more.
Renowned cultural event is held.
Arms of an angel.
As long as I, well, good time. That's actually perfect. The function is an ass game for those who are uneducated.
Oh, it's a box quote. It's an ass game.
Not quality.
All right. That was overall, I would say, very good. Let's talk about it more here in just a second. Lower the audio a little bit. Grab a controller here because I'm using an Xbox. Using an Xbox. Oh shoot! Sorry. Wait. Oh, we're in a different video. Oh god. Oh god. Where'd the thing go? Uh oh. I've lost it. It's all gone. It's gone forever. Uh oh. Where is it? Was that it? No, 322. How did I not watch that? The hell was I doing back in March? Where'd the 3 minutes ago? Oh, a bunch of the stuff just got uploaded. Here we go. So I would say overall this was a good show. It got off to a bit of a slow start, and I was a little bit worried about that because it was just a lot of things that weren't really clicking for me. I thought that the first game, Orla, which was the first-person horror game that we'll see here right at the beginning, I thought this was very interesting. We'll skip through them talking. I thought this actually looked pretty cool. I probably should have I didn't put an asterisk next to anything until we got a little bit further in, but I should do that, which is how I've been kind of marking like how many games I am interested in. And if we want to take kind of the general idea of like when you watch an indie showcase, we know that they're going to show 47 games or 33 games, 47 minutes. I don't know why I can't remember what that number is. They're going to show us a number of games over 47 minutes. You look at it, you go 25%, which is, I don't know, 8 of them ish. Yeah, 8. 8 games that you're interested in. It doesn't get off to the hottest of starts. This game looked cool. I like the art style of it, and I like kind of like the puzzle sort of horror thing. I like the way that the house moves as we get further into this, where like there's a head statue on the right that keeps like going back and forth as you're walking down the hallway. This looks interesting. Yeah, like that's a good example of it. It's just kind of like unnerving. But then we got like just a bunch of stuff that I was not super interested in. Bombing 2 looks pretty cool. We got like an Aku something fork, Vertex Fork, Dread Hunter. Like a lot of this stuff just wasn't all that interesting to me. Bombing 2 had a cool art style, and that was the graffiti looking game. Then we had Spirit Swap, and then Vaporware Pinball, and it's like, oh man, this is, like I was kind of in the mentality of going like, okay, not every game's going to be for you, that's fine, but we're not off to a super hot start as far as like stuff that I'm interested in. And then they kind of brought us in some other stuff. We got Extra Coin, which looked really neat. And then it kind of they tapered off a little bit with Checkmate Showdown, which I thought was a really good example of an indie game that's just kind of like, kind of weird and sometimes feels a little bit too unnecessary mechanically heavy. Like this is a good example of it as well. This is on Aku. where it's like, oh, you're crafting and you're doing this and you're doing that, and I don't know. It's just here's a mesh of a bunch of different gameplay styles. It's weird. It's weird. I love that people are out here doing this sort of stuff. I like that, you know, we're getting a bunch of demo or a bunch of indies and a bunch of like demos and stuff that are like super wacky with what they're trying to do. Oh, this was like the rhythm deck builder. That's right. I didn't really understand this. This looks like it's another one of those Vampire Survivor things. You just have like this thing in the middle and you're just kind of... let's see. Where were we? Extra coin. Checkmate. There. We had a really good stretch there in the middle. I liked Hellscreen. That looked really cool. Kind of old. It's kind of those what they call the boomer shooters kind of making a comeback. I thought that looked great. Wrestle Story looks awesome. It's kind of WrestleQuest-y. And it looks like it has the kind of turn-based RPG mechanics that I enjoy that are very like Paper Mario-esque, of like the like hold A to build power, or push A in the specific timing, or whatever. Sea of Stars is something that I really like because of that as well. It's just that like almost weirdly like MLB The Show sort of thing where you're going through the motions, but there's a little bit of a game in there that can make you like cause you problems where like MLB The Show, you're trying to throw to first base, but you have to, the way I have it, you do the meter and you try to get it in the green. It's just that little game mechanic in the rhythm of something that is kind of a foregone conclusion that can goof things up, but keeps me more invested as far as like, as far as staying in the game and not making those like dumb mistakes, especially in like a turn-based thing where maybe you're thinking about something else and you push a wrong button. It's keeping me more involved and more engaged. That looked awesome. Doggy Don't Care looked like a fun, goofy, good time, and so did Squirrel with a Gun. Kind of a good back-to-back there. Project Anomaly and Slay the Princess were both very interesting, and so that was 6 games in a row that I was like, oh, hell yeah, this stuff like looks really cool. And I started to go, okay, we're getting into the flow here a little bit of stuff that I like a little bit more. Other things that I thought were interesting were Crystals of Erm, Hot Buns, which I'm not 100% sure that that's the title of the game, but that was the one about the butts. And then we had Phoenix Springs, Rune Fencer Ilya, Crypt Custodian, and then even the last game that they had, Crystalla. I don't love the gameplay of like the Souls, like the Bloodborne, Sekiro stuff, like the From Software games. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but he plays a cat. That's kind of like, hey, that's kind of a win. So there you go. So overall, if we 1, 2, 3, 9, 10, 11 of the 30, that's 33%. 11 of the 33 games I was interested in. Hell yeah, that's a big win. I love that they came out and they said, hey, we're gonna do these every 6 months or twice a year. They didn't say every 6 months, but twice a year is fantastic. I like doing the spring and the fall. Avoid the hecticness of E3. Give me one in March. Give me one in August, September, something like that. And I think that's pretty perfect for indie stuff to go like, okay, we have these kind of the big releases. We have the Nintendo Directs, the PlayStation showcases, the Xbox conferences, that stuff. And then it's like, okay, here's this other stuff that you're going to just splice in every single week. There's going to be something freaking cool coming out. And I think that is what's exciting, is especially with something like this and like the Wholesome Direct specifically, is taking these games, having a list of games that are interesting to you, maybe jotting down like a little like, oh, this was this or whatever, first person horror. And then watching the evolution if possible, seeing those trailers multiple times, following it through. And after, let's say 4 showcases or whatever, you have that sort of thing where you're looking forward to these big games and then you're following through with like 5 or 6 of these smaller games, and you keep getting more and you're into like a really good flow and rhythm. It's what I like about, kind of going to the indies movie sort of thing of like, okay, you go to this specific type of movie and you see trailers for these other movies which show trailers for these different movies. keep giving me that. Like, give me these things. I would love to see, because Wholesome does do E3. If we got like a Wholesome Direct in January, a 6-1 indie in March, a Wholesome in June, a 6-1 indie in August, September, and then I don't think the holidays are probably going to work like a lot, but maybe like an October Wholesome Direct or something like that. I guess I've already thrown in 2 Wholesome Directs. Never mind. Then just go back to January. That's a lot of indie games, a lot of stuff to keep track of, and a lot of things to be excited about. So I love that this stuff exists. I'm super happy that it exists. It puts 9 more games on that sort of what do you want to call it, on that backlog or that looking forward to list. A lot of the stuff has demos. You can go wishlist it now. Check out the website for more if you want to see more about those games. And if you'd like to see more of me, be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. Thanks so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. I like doing videos like this. I enjoy watching the conferences and just kind of having fun and learning about video games, because video games are freaking cool. Thanks again for watching. Be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell, and you'll be notified when I post new videos. Check out Sea of Stars that went up earlier today. Hang out for more baseball later tonight. Starfield will be up on Friday. We'll have some co-op stuff tomorrow. Taste test on Saturdays. Random rosters, NFL from 2001 on Tuesdays, and then Sundays and Mondays are kind of a toss-up. So check back for that. We'll be definitely playing more Sea of Stars. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you later. Goodbye. Oh, God. Oh, God.